The monster crocodile, bigger than a T-Rex. Imagine standing beside a wide, slow-moving river. The air is hot and heavy. Insects hum above the water. The ground trembles softly beneath your feet as something enormous moves through the forest behind you. Giant dinosaurs roam the shoreline, lowering their long necks to drink. Massive fish, some longer than a car, glide silently beneath the surface. Everything around you looks dangerous. Everything around you looks deadly. And yet, none of these creatures are the true ruler of this world. Hidden beneath the muddy water, a monster is waiting. Its eyes barely break the surface. It does not move. It does not blink. It has been waiting like this for hours, maybe longer. To anyone watching from the riverbank, it looks like nothing more than a floating log, slowly drifting with the current. But this is no log. This is a predator unlike any other. Then, without warning, the river explodes. Water bursts into the sky. Jaws wider than a human body snap shut with terrifying force. The sound is deafening. Within seconds, the victim vanishes beneath the surface. The river goes still again, as if nothing ever happened. This was Sarcosuchus, one of the largest crocodilian predators that ever lived. A giant so enormous, so powerful, that some scientists believe it may have hunted dinosaurs themselves. This is the story of the SuperCroc. Chapter 1. A Lost World. To truly understand Sarcosuchus, we first need to travel back more than 100 million years, deep into the early Cretaceous period. Earth was a very different place back then. The continents had not yet taken the shapes we know today. The climate was warmer, sea levels were higher, and the Sahara Desert, the vast ocean of sand we know today, did not exist at all. Instead, this region of Africa was covered with enormous rivers, sparkling lakes, vast wetlands, and dense green vegetation. It was one of the richest and most diverse ecosystems on the entire planet. Giant fish, some over 20 feet long, thrived in the deep waterways. Strange flying reptiles with leathery wings crossed the warm skies. Herds of long-necked dinosaurs moved slowly across floodplains, eating from the tops of tall trees. Smaller, swift predators chased prey through the undergrowth. Life was everywhere. Life was abundant. And hidden among all of this, in the murky waters of the great rivers, another giant was quietly evolving. Sarcosuchus. The name means flesh crocodile. Unlike the modern crocodiles we know today, this prehistoric predator reached truly extraordinary dimensions. Scientists studying the fossil evidence estimate that the largest individuals may have exceeded 40 feet in length. That is more than 12 meters from snout to tail. Some adults may have weighed over 8 tons. To put that into perspective, Sarcosuchus was larger than a city bus, heavier than an African elephant, longer than 2 pickup trucks parked end to end. Its skull alone measured nearly 2 meters long. Its jaws were lined with more than 100 sharp, conical teeth designed to grip and hold whatever entered them. Thick, armor-like scales, called scutes, covered its back like a natural shield. Powerful muscles propelled it through the water with surprising speed. Its tail was long and incredibly strong, capable of generating enormous force. Every part of its body was built for one purpose: survival, domination, hunting. Chapter 2. The perfect ambush predator. Despite its massive size, Sarcosuchus probably hunted in a way that would feel very familiar to anyone who has watched a modern crocodile. It did not chase prey across long distances. It did not need to. It did not race through the water at high speed. It used something far more dangerous than speed: patience. A Sarcosuchus could remain almost completely hidden beneath the water for hours at a time. Only its eyes and nostrils, raised slightly above the skull, broke the surface. From a distance, even from just a few meters away, it appeared to be nothing more than a piece of driftwood floating peacefully in the current. But beneath the surface, hundreds of razor-sharp teeth were waiting. A nervous system tuned to detect the smallest vibration. A brain calculating every movement on the shoreline. Scientists believe the bite force of Sarcosuchus was tremendous. While we cannot measure it exactly, comparisons with modern crocodiles, scaled up for its enormous size, suggest a crushing power capable of breaking bone with ease. Its long, narrow snout was perfectly designed to snap shut underwater with incredible speed. Once those jaws closed, Escape was nearly impossible. Any animal that approached the water's edge faced terrible risk. Giant prehistoric fish, smaller crocodilians that shared the rivers, turtles, smaller reptiles, and, very likely, young or wounded dinosaurs that came to drink. The strike itself was almost too fast to see. A sudden eruption of water, a violent splash, a flash of teeth and scales, and then silence. The victim would be pulled beneath the surface and dragged into deeper water, where it would be drowned and torn apart. For millions of years, this hunting strategy worked perfectly, and for millions of years, almost nothing in that ancient world could challenge it. Chapter 3. Did it hunt dinosaurs? One question continues to fascinate scientists, paleontologists, and dinosaur enthusiasts around the world. Did Sarcosuchus really hunt dinosaurs? The honest answer is that we cannot be completely certain. So far, no fossil has been discovered showing the exact moment of a Sarcosuchus attacking a dinosaur. There are no bite marks that prove it beyond doubt. But many researchers strongly believe such attacks would have been not only possible, but almost inevitable. Think carefully about the environment. Dinosaurs of all sizes regularly visited rivers and lakes to drink water. They had no choice. Young dinosaurs in particular would have been smaller, weaker, and far more vulnerable. A predator the size of Sarcosuchus needed enormous amounts of food to survive. It could not afford to ignore any opportunity that came within reach. Imagine the scene. A young dinosaur, separated for a moment from the rest of its herd, walks carefully toward the riverbank. It steps into the shallow water. It lowers its long head to drink. Everything feels calm. The surface of the water is still. Birds call softly in the distance. The dinosaur takes another sip. And then, in a single explosive moment, the river erupts. A massive pair of jaws bursts up, clamping shut around the dinosaur's neck. The attack lasts only seconds. There is a brief, violent struggle, then nothing. The river smooths over once again, hiding everything that happened beneath the surface. Whether such encounters happened every day or only occasionally, one thing is absolutely clear. Very few animals in that ancient world would have been brave enough or foolish enough to challenge Sarcosuchus directly. In its territory, in its rivers, Sarcosuchus was the undisputed king. Chapter 4. The Fall of a Giant. But no species, no matter how powerful, rules forever. Over millions of years, Earth's climate began to slowly change. Rainfall patterns shifted. Temperatures rose and fell in long, sweeping cycles. Rivers that had flowed steadily for ages began to change course or dry up entirely. Wetlands shrank, lakes evaporated, entire ecosystems transformed beyond recognition. The lush green paradise that had allowed Sarcosuchus to thrive slowly disappeared, replaced by drier, harsher landscapes. As habitats changed, food sources became less reliable. Prey animals became scarcer or migrated to regions where the giant crocodilian could not follow. Competition for what remained increased. New species evolved to take advantage of the changing world, while older ones disappeared one by one. The mighty Sarcosuchus, perfectly adapted to a world of giant rivers and rich wetlands, faced challenges it had never encountered before. Slowly, generation by generation, its numbers began to fall. Eventually, after dominating its ecosystem for millions of years, Sarcosuchus vanished from the fossil record entirely. Its reign was over. The giant predator that once ruled the prehistoric rivers became just another chapter in the long and dramatic history of life on Earth. All that remained were fossils, buried deep beneath ancient layers of rock, waiting silently for someone to find them. Chapter 5. Discovering the SuperCroc. For tens of millions of years, Sarcosuchus remained forgotten, hidden beneath the burning sands of what would eventually become the Sahara Desert. The world above changed completely. Dinosaurs went extinct, mammals rose to dominance, humans appeared, civilizations were built and fell. And still, the giant crocodile waited, locked inside the stone. Then, in the 20th century, paleontologists exploring remote regions of Africa began uncovering something extraordinary. Massive skull fragments, enormous teeth, pieces of armor-like skin. At first, no one fully understood what they were looking at. The bones were simply too large to belong to any known crocodile. Slowly, carefully, scientists pieced the fragments together. Expedition after expedition, discovery after discovery. What finally emerged shocked the world. A crocodilian far larger, far older, and far more terrifying than anyone had imagined. A true monster of the prehistoric world. They called it the SuperCroc. Conclusion. Today, modern crocodiles remain among the most successful and most feared predators on Earth. They are living reminders of an ancient lineage that has survived for more than 200 million years. They have outlasted the dinosaurs. They have survived ice ages, asteroid impacts, and countless extinctions. They have changed remarkably little because they did not need to. Their design was already perfect. Yet even the largest crocodile alive today is dwarfed by the size and power of Sarcosuchus. The SuperCroc ruled a lost world of giant rivers, towering dinosaurs, and endless wetlands. A world where monsters lurked beneath the surface of every river, waiting patiently, watching silently, ready for the perfect moment to strike. And although Sarcosuchus is gone, its story continues to remind us of something important. Some of the most terrifying predators in Earth's history did not walk on land. They did not roar from the treetops. They did not chase their prey across open plains. They waited, in the water, watching, silent, until it was too late.